Yo, what up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. Uh, on this one, because I actually got a message on IG or whatever, and um, it was humbling for sure. You know, it definitely humbled the brother, but it also let me know, like, again, all our journeys are going to be different. You know, they'll have their similarities, but they're going to be different. Uh, and most of most of y'all that are watching this, you're you're in the thick of it, So you're if I'm a betting man, which I'm not, but I would wager most of y'all are either thinking about quitting, but most of y'all are pretty much in like either day 1 through like 5. All right, those are the days that most of us look at. You know, when I was going through a draw before I even started making videos, I think the videos I looked at most were, that's a good question. It obviously would depend on where I was at, right? So if I was on day 2, I'm looking at like day 4, because I knew day 3 was going to be fucked up. So, I'd be looking at videos on day 2 about day 3, 2, 3, 4 even, you know. But days, as I get away from it, but I do remember like days 1 through 5 were the toughest part of a withdrawal from kratom, you know. And even oxys, like days 1 through, yeah. But day 4 with oxys, I was you would know you were on the mend, because like things it was just way different, but harder, but then easy at the same time. It's weird. Like there was a dread that came over you, though. Like when the sun went down, when you're going through oxy withdrawal, the sun goes down. It's almost like fucking, you think vampires are outside because you're terrified, you know. With kratom, I didn't have the terror, like that terror, but when 11 o'clock hits and you're supposed to be trying to go to sleep and you just can't, it was the most annoying aspect of this withdrawal. I could deal with everything else pretty well outside of the insomnia. The insomnia was the thing that had the most potential to break you, So I want to let y'all know, it's like, look, man, if you're going through this shit and you're on day 2, I know exactly how you feel. You don't got to go through that. And you don't really even need me to tell you what you're going through on that day. But then you want to know what it's going to be like for day 3. Probably worse than day 2. All right? Just understand that. After day 3 into day 4, depending on certain factors, but day 4, you might see some improvements, at least during the day. During the day, you might be okay, decent. At night, it'll probably be like night 3, maybe a little better, maybe a little worse. Day 5 was always forgettable for me, if I'm being honest. There's a couple of days in there, like in the beginning, that kind of just are blurs. And those days are day 5, day 6, day 8. So what did I just say? Yeah. Yeah. So 5, 6, and 8. Those days are very forgettable because they sucked, Not that bad, but still, you know, you're still dealing with the shit. Everything after 8 was great. I was fine. Not gonna lie. Day 9 was great. Day 10 even better. Oh, 11's a forgettable day. Day 12 is a good one. And then after a while, they all start to kind of feel the same, or at least similar. So from like day 12 to 15, there's really nothing to report. Like it's the same shit. But again, once you're into the second week, you really don't have much to worry about physically. That's when it becomes a mental game. Okay. Trying to think what else I would say. There's really nothing else to say. I mean, that's it. Like, once you get those 2 weeks under your belt, if you're still dealing with withdrawal, I don't really think it's the withdrawal at that point as much as it's the issues that led you to use in the first damn place. Okay? And that's just what you're going to have to get used to. That's why I talk about the why and the what. Okay? But yeah, it's after a while, it just becomes redundant, for someone to talk about the shit. Like it's redundant for me at this point to tell y'all. But the message I got, it did strike a nerve a little bit because, the further you get away, it's harder to relate to the pain that a lot of people are dealing with at this current moment. A lot of y'all are watching this because, again, you're in the thick of it. You're on day 4, you're on day 3, you're on day 2, you're on day 5, 6 even, maybe even 7. Again, you could be taking this shit for fucking 5 years. So yeah, it's gonna take some time, But I read somewhere that it's the alkaloid kratom. It literally takes 9 days to get out of your system, and that makes sense to me because day 9 was always a great day for me, or a good day in the beginning. Like the first half of the day would kind of be like, but the more the day went on, I felt great. And then day 10, all my day 10 videos are pretty similar, But again, it's gonna vary. This is everything. Your mindset is everything. But yeah, I hope I was able to help anybody that's in the thick of it right now. Like, again, I'm not there right now, so it's a little harder for me to go, but it's still vivid, and I want to keep it vivid. That's why I made this also too, because I want to remember, like, yo, days 2 through fucking 6 are they're tough. They're tough physically, but you can get through it, man. All right, girl. All right, dudes. All y'all, you can get through it. You just, and I don't even want to say be strong, because just because you relapse don't mean you're not strong. All right, but you just have to persevere. Okay, you just have to keep pushing. And I know it's hard, man. Like, you're probably in bed, or you don't want to do a goddamn thing, but you got to because you might have to work or whatever. All that pain is going to build you. So when you get on the other side, I'm telling you, it's like you're going to be like a samurai, man. You're going to be, you'll be like Achilles, all right? Like, I don't think people realize how strong someone has to be to get off a substance, like this, or to fight their addiction and push beyond that. You're like a fucking superhero to be able to do that, So, don't sell yourself short. Don't do that. You can get off this shit, and it's not as hard as you think it is. Your mind is just playing tricks on you. Don't let it's almost like letting the tail wag the dog. You're in control of this. Just remember, you got this, man. And there's a lot of people out there that love you, that want to see you succeed, that you owe it to them to succeed. So just keep all that in mind. Okay, like this shit is just temporary. How quickly does 10 days on Kratom go? You just do the same shit without the shit. All right. Again, it's all relative, Albert Einstein, but come on, we can do it. Y'all can do it. Look, man, if I can do it, a fucking degenerate like myself, but I don't know, whatever, man. But look, if I can do it, anybody can do it. All right. And I'm telling you, you might even surprise yourself about how strong you really are. All right. So I believe in you. You got this. I'm here for you if you need me. And thanks for the support. All right. Y'all take care.